Hey there, it's Carla from Marie Lazo. How are you? Good evening. It is December 21st, also known as the winter solstice. And I wanted to come on quickly and do a hey, vibing with the universe. I am doing a quick little video, more or less quickly, to celebrate tonight's winter solstice. So I want to share a manifestation ritual with you all tonight. So I know a lot of people are out doing either Christmas shopping or other, solstice activities. But I figured for anyone who's around and wants to tune in, I got something for you. So so if you don't really know too much about the solstice, or maybe even if you do, this is the longest night of the year. It's the night that is the darkest, and it goes by various different names. And I read somewhere, I was doing a little research today, and it said the Druids called this the Nameless Day. And it's a day when anything is possible, according to them. And it's a day of unlimited magic power. So it's called the Feast of the Potentials because it's believed that the wishes that we have are like seeds, and we plant them in the darkness, and it's like the darkness is like a fertile soul. I can speak today. The darkness is fertile soil for our wishes, and anything can be accomplished as long as you put your fiery will into those to plant your seed. So we call this the winter solstice or Yule, and it's also the first night of sun in Capricorn, and I think it's like 11 something later tonight when it's officially the solstice. And I'm a Capricorn, whoop whoop. So I want everyone to know that I'm coming into my power. Yeah, all my Virgo friends, they had their moment, but now Capricorn season is finally here, and I'm excited to tap into that power and to share with all of you. The power of the Capricorn. And, we have a new year coming, and we have a new decade coming, and a lot of people want to plan wonderful things for the new year. So I'm so excited to help a few of you, just tap into your own magic and create some wonderful new things. Some of you want to write books, buy a house, like all these big dreams. But tonight I'm also talking about just the small things that we want to accomplish in the new year. So whether you want to do something big or want to do something small, I am your girl. So let's see. So this is considered the most important day of the year because it marks the beginning of a new solar year. Because this is like the longest night, it is believed that the solar deities have died, and they will be remembered and celebrated, and they will return. So we thank the light for all of its gifts, and we let what's wrong die. And on winter solstice, we open ourselves to unlimited potential. So I want to talk about, and this card, the card of the day, the card of the session is the Hermit card. The Hermit card is, the Hermit card is important because, we're born alone, we die alone. And the idea about the Hermit card is that we're going into our own darkness. So we're going inward, we're going inside to think about what it is that we want to accomplish. And we can't really do that when we're listening to other people. There are a lot of people that have their opinions on what they want us to do. We have a lot of, there's TV, social media, all these different things that tell us what we want to accomplish. But it's really important that we find the solitude to meditate on the things that are really important to us. So I love this card. I love the modern Witch Tarot deck. It's really beautiful. Because for one thing, it's all females, it's all women being portrayed in the pictures. And if you remember the old Rider Waite deck, say that 5 times fast. It's like this old guy, and he's holding like this lamp, and he's looking in, and he's supposed to be looking like inward into the light. And here in this modern deck, the Hermit here is a woman, and this is her laptop. So I think it's really cool that, and I guess like you see that the star, there's like a star that's kind of glowing there instead of the light and the lantern in the old Rider Waite deck, but it has that same symbolism. So I'm going to read a little bit from this book because I think it's really cool, just to give you what the description is from Lisa Sturl, who created this book, who created this deck. Through solitude, we can discover new things about ourselves. The hermit has shrugged off material and superficial concerns and distractions and has retreated to an inner sanctum. She's taken a break from the outside world to focus on herself. The glowing star is the guiding light of her unconscious mind and a pathway to a breakthrough. The laptop is the support of learned wisdom and knowledge to help her along her journey. It can also be a special skill that helps the hermit cope with being alone. It's okay to be alone. Silence and meditation can help you explore your own inner worlds and lead you to new places. There are so many constant distractions that can keep you from focusing on your own self-care, from social media to job stresses to FOMO, fear of missing out. It's time to take a break from it all, to retreat to a place that makes you feel safe with the goal of improving yourself. Don't ignore your own mental well-being. And if you need a teacher, a guide, or a therapist to help you along the way, that's okay. Don't be afraid of being alone. So that, when you're thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish in the new year, it's totally okay to be alone when you're into your thoughts and into your meditation to decide, okay, this is what I want to do this year. This is what I want to accomplish. So it's totally okay. So I want to offer a ritual for anyone who might want it. So one of the first things you want to do during this longest night, you want to focus on, first of all, you want to remember all the things that you want to leave behind. What are the things like the rage, the depression, the like bullying, like the situations that were negative and really gave you a hard time, that really made you cry, like whatever that was. I want you to think about that. And I want you to just focus on those things that you want to get rid of. And also, if there's a specific person that's involved, do not focus on the person. Focus on the energy. So don't focus, if you're being bullied, for example, don't focus on the bully. Focus on the energy of being bullied. Just that, because we want to get rid of that. It's not about a specific person. It's about the energy. We want to get rid of all of that, no matter who was giving it. And then after that, after you think about all those different things that you want to get rid of, we want to perform some kind of releasing ritual. So I give you a few choices. So depending on what your favorite kinds of rituals are, choose one of them. So you could take a bath or a shower, like a spiritual bath or shower. And when you are getting out of the shower, I want you to imagine those unwanted things flowing down the drain. So that's one way. Another way, you can take those unwanted things that you were thinking about, write them on toilet paper and flush them. That's like a simple release ritual, and kind of a lot, it's fun too if you want to go that way. And another releasing ritual is to write those unwanted things down on regular paper and burn it in like a mini cauldron or like a baking tin and throw those ashes away or flush them down the toilet. So that's just like that release ritual. We are getting rid of those things that no longer serve us. Next, we want to write a gratitude list. Gratitude is like such a energy that pulls things in and it lifts us up, and we want to get into that energy of gratitude. So the next thing you do is create a gratitude list. Just keep writing big things, small things, big things. It doesn't matter until you just can't write anymore. Just write all of the things that you are grateful for, all of the things that help you get through this year, whether it's just being able to breathe, being able to eat, having a job. Just what are those positive things? What are the positive things that happened this year? Show some gratitude. Write them down in a gratitude list. And next, after that, you could do whatever you want with the gratitude list. If you have like a book or a journal, you can keep it there. You really don't have to do anything special with that. Sometimes I like to keep my gratitude list because I like to look at them over and remind myself. So after you've completed your gratitude list, light a candle. And then I'd like you to write down all of the things that you want to happen in the next year. And they could be big things or small things, or they could be a mixture of the two. And the goal of this list is not for you to limit yourself to anything. It's just like, what do you want right now? What is interesting to you? What do you want to bring into the world next year? What do you want? Write it down. So while you have your candle, and you're focusing on it, because remember, it's the light. The light is honoring, the solar god, and you are just writing down the things that you want to accomplish or that you want to have. And then for the next 3 days, you take this list, and I want you to meditate on these things for the next 3 days. So you can, oh, and by the way, with the candle, when you're lighting the candle, depending on what you're doing, you could do a birthday candle. It could be a tea light candle or a chime candle, whatever you have time for. But the idea is that by adding that power of fire, that fire magic, that also makes it a little more powerful than just writing a list. Okay, so the next 3 days, so that means from now to December 24th, I want you to review that list. Review that list. You can light another candle every day if you want, or just read your list aloud. What is it that you want to attract? You want to take these next 3 days and really meditate on the things that you want to manifest. And while you're doing that, for the next 3 days, I want you to focus on positive thoughts. I want you to be mindful of any judgment or criticism that you might be giving. Discipline your mind to focus on the positive things that you want to accomplish. And then on December 24th, New Year, Christmas Eve, take that list of the things that you want, put it in an envelope and seal it, and you put it away somewhere. And I want you to open it up again on the next winter solstice, which is December 21st, 2020. And you will be surprised at how much you actually accomplished. So I will just run that. I'll just do like a quick little reminder of this ritual. So first, make a list of all the things that you want to release, and then you release it, whether it's by taking a shower and imagining it going down the drain, or putting it on toilet paper and flushing it down the toilet, or putting it on regular paper, burning it and throwing out the ashes, or flushing the ashes down the toilet. So that's a release ritual. Then a gratitude list. Write a gratitude list of all of the things that you're grateful for that happened this year. And then I want you to light a candle and write a list of all the things that you want to manifest in the new year. Focus on that list for the next 3 days. December 24th, I would like you to put it in an envelope, seal it, and put it away somewhere safe. And on December 21st, 2020, that's a year from now, I want you to go back and open it and see how many things you accomplished. So that is an easy winter solstice ritual that you can perform tonight. If you happen to see this, another day, go ahead and do it. Do it anyway, because it's just something that is a very powerful thing you can do at this time of the year. So that's my winter solstice ritual, and I hope you enjoy it. By the way, I have my New Year's Cleanup Challenge is still open for $47 until the end of today. It's $47 for now. After tomorrow, it goes back up to $97. If you want to check that class out, go to queenupclub.com/golden. That's queenupclub.com/golden. So that is me, Carla from Marie Lazo. I hope you have a great winter solstice, and I hope that you get everything that you want. Have a great night. Bye.